to have my headset. Hey, 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 what's going on, everyone? It's KIM in the TEN. Kim, still out of Tennessee. And guys, wow. There's a lot that I would like to say, but I'm just gonna jump in where I fit in because my head is still reeling from what I just saw. So we are on day 3 of the Funnel Hackers Live 2020 event, and my mind is still blown. Every time I like decompress with rest, hey, what's going on, Vanessa Calhoun? Every time I decompress in the nighttime, I just come back the next day and shoot right back up to 100. And when I say Russell Brunson is the master of changing your emotional state, which is crucial. And y'all please let me know, Vanessa, if my microphone is hitting my hair, if my hair is hitting my microphone or whatever. I hope it's not. But Russell Brunson is the master of changing a person's emotional state. And that's so crucial to getting people to move, to getting people to do things that, I'm not going to say that they don't want to do, but do things that you desire for them to do. And it's really a great thing if that is also beneficial to them. So on this 3rd day, one of the things that we did was there was a documentary that we watched. It started at 8:30 our time, which is like Central. And the documentary was basically talking about the DNA of an entrepreneur. And I don't know if y'all know this, but everybody is not put out to be an entrepreneur. Like, you basically have to be a little bit crazy to go through all of the things that you have to go through, all of the trials and tribulations, and you have to go through hell to get to heaven. And so what he did is all of the speakers that we respect, that we've been watching the last few days, grace the stage, all the people that are making like so much money from home, passively living the lives that we want to live, we got to hear their backstory. It sounds far away with static. Oh no. Let me see something. It's a waterfall behind me. So let me see. I don't know. Can you hear me though? Or should I just completely go to a whole nother location? Because I don't want to, in case this gets emotional, I don't want to pour my heart out. And then later on people be like, what the heck was that about? I don't know. Let me see something like this. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm just going to go ahead and go. It's not the best, so I apologize about that. But yeah, there's a super huge waterfall behind me. But anyway, we got to hear the backstory of some of these people that we admire, that have the lifestyles that we want. And y'all, these people have been through hell to get to the proverbial heaven. And there was one oh my gosh, there was one story in particular that resonated with me. And there was a woman who was saying that, she was building her business, and then she hit a wall and went through a divorce. And in the divorce, I don't remember verbatim what she said. I think she said she basically got nothing but her business. So her husband got the house. He didn't pay child support or alimony. She just got her business. And having recently been through a divorce myself, I know how scary it is when you not only have your whole entire life turned around, but financially you have to now sustain like a whole entire household, and everything falls on you. So her story in particular just really resonated with me and made me super emotional, but it also gave me hope, because the same lady has like a $27 ebook, and I think I forget how many millions of dollars she's done, but it's mind-boggling. And again, I said this earlier, like, being at this event has really just shown me that, yeah, Kim, you've made great strides from the time when you couldn't sell any, like, you couldn't even give product away for free, and now you're well beyond that, but you're still playing too small. You need to think much bigger. You need to go much faster. You need to go much harder. You need to do so much more to have the impact that it is you want to make. And in saying that, and doing that, and knowing that, I know for a fact that in 2020, there are just going to be some people that really are not going to be able to go with me. I'm going to have to structure some things completely different I've said before that I'm not looking for everybody, but in watching that video and hearing every single thing that so many people endured, and y'all, there were black people, there were white people, there were men, there were women, there were older people, there were younger people. It didn't matter the industry or profession. All of these people are doing, some of them have physical products, some of them have digital products, some of them are selling coaching, training, some of them are even in MLMs. And this document, like I said, it peeled back it just peeled, like peeling layers of an onion, right? It peeled back everything, and it just exposed all the things that these people have gone through, things that you can't even wrap your head around, and they still got it done. So, I mean, and the whole thing about it is, with Russell Brunson doing this, it was so super smart, because here we are, it's the third day of the event, we're all tired, we have a million things going through our head, so you can tend to lose focus. What the documentary did is it brought us back to what is the main thing that you came here for. Ultimately, what is your vision? If you want to be a part of something like this, if you want to make it to the other side like these people have, and now you're sharing your story, not as, you know, like, come join my pity party, but as a point of inspiration for someone else. You know, keep that in mind. Don't get lost in the sauce of people saying, now you need to do this, now you need to do that, and being all over the place. That documentary to me was like home base. And I just, again, I'm paying attention to the documentary, but I'm also paying attention to the emotional state that he is always creating with us. Okay, I'm paying attention to the environment, how he makes the music crescendo, how he cuts the lights, how he, all the theatrics, all of this goes. And I know that when you're selling to your customers, you don't have them in a room where you can control all of those elements, but you can control the things that you can control. So you might not be able to have like music that crescendos up, but your voice, how is the intonation when you're communicating to people? You may not be able to have dim the lights in their home, but do you give them different lights, different ups and downs in your videos? Like, I know sometimes I've done videos at nights where you can barely see me because you're driving with me in my car, and then other times it's like super duper bright, and I try to give you guys different backgrounds and bring you along for my ride. If I'm at an event, I always make the event pay for itself. I don't just come to an event just for me. I come to the event because I want to bring you along too. I want you guys to come with me as I document my journey. So it's that same thing of, because you may not think that you can't transfer a feeling, but you absolutely can. You can transfer a feeling, just like Russell Brunson is doing here at this event. I know that it is a part of my job to transfer what I'm feeling to you. That's, again, the only way that I'm going to get you to move, if you are the right person. If you are the right person. But I wish y'all could have seen the documentary. Russell Brunson is just, he's done some amazing things for people, and to see the impact that he has. One of the things that I really, really love that he says is, you know, I used to think that we did funnels. He said, I used to think that we did funnels because that's the process that we take a customer through. But really what we do is we do hourglasses. He said, because every entrepreneur that has a funnel, yes, they take their customer through that funnel process, but then guess what? All of the funnels that actually make it through, they come and they go, those customers go and they infiltrate the lives of other people. They touch the hearts of other people. So you don't just help your customer, you oftentimes are helping your customer, and if you're helping the customer get the benefit that they desire, that's going to impact their family, that's going to give them a better quality of life, that's going to impact other areas of their life. And that image to me is so powerful. It's just like, it's all I can think about right now. I am completely like obsessed with doing what I know I have to do. Not just for me and e-commerce, but also for you. If you're willing to allow me to help you to, you know? So, you know, I don't know what every single person in this world wants, and I'm not saying that I can help every single person in this world. But what I'm saying is I have a moral obligation to help those that desire my help in the most efficient way possible. And so I'm super happy that I made the sacrifice. I spoke to you guys earlier about the power of events and how you've got to get in an environment. That movie ended a while ago, and literally I've just been sitting here in the recharge station. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I say he thinks of everything, look, the recharge lounge, he thinks of everything. I'm not going to show everything. I have a friend next to me, but she was like, I'm not going to be on camera. That's why I keep looking to my left. But when y'all, you've got to get into different environments, and the power of this is, you know, while I'm here, I don't have to worry about doing the laundry. I don't have to worry about doing the dishes. I don't have to worry about anything, but just focusing and honing in on this one specific thing. So again, although we have technology, and technology can bring us closer and make it so that we don't feel like we have to go certain places, you still should do it if you are serious, because this, I'm present and I'm taking in the information, but I'm also analyzing his presentation. And I mean, there's so much to be said about how, not just what he's done, but how he's able to do what he is doing. So I'm taking it all in. Better Bodybuilders, y'all know I'm coming to y'all with massive nuggets, because we will be the outliers in our company. We will be the team that people look to and say, how are they accomplishing that when they don't seem to be doing much of this? We will be, and that, I'm just dead set on that. I'm not going to let a bunch of women join my team, or men, anybody join my team knowing that they're doing it for time freedom, and then obligate them to run around like a bunch of chickens with their hair cut off. The reason why I'm here is because I want to put systems and processes in place. Yes, I'm a part of an absolutely amazing and wonderful company, but there are still some things that for me to scale, scale the way I want to scale, there are some things that I need, and it's not up to corporate to put those things in place for me, for my business. The beauty of this is that we have a company that allows us to work our business however we want. Now, some people get confused by that because they're like, I don't know what to do. They say to do this and they say to do that. And let me tell you something. That's what being an adult is all about, knowing how to filter out what is meant for you and what is not. And so for me, knowing the business that I want to design, knowing the business that I need to have for my lifestyle, because I am a person that enjoys spending time with my son, and I don't want him to resent this business. I don't want to resent this business, right? So knowing that, knowing the type of people that I want to attract, and how I want to fulfill on the promise that I've made to them to give them time freedom, that's exactly the reason why I'm here. In case you're wondering, that's why I'm here. And it will be done because I said so. And that's just the way things go. Once I say it, I'm going to put it into motion. I do not care how long it takes. And that's exactly what that documentary was about. There's something in the DNA of a true entrepreneur, because for some reason y'all think an entrepreneur is a person who just no longer wants to be an employee. Entrepreneurship is not your plan B if you're tired of being an employee, okay? There is something in your DNA to where you are willing to be up when everybody else is asleep. You are willing to forge the path first before you tell somebody else to do. A lot of y'all don't get that. A lot of y'all don't get it. I get it. I don't have a problem with it. So it will be done because I said so. I'm in the process of putting it in motion right now, and I don't care how long it takes. I ain't got nothing about time. You know why? Because the time is going to pass anyway. And I'll be damned if 5, 10, 15, or 20 years from now, I have the same problems that I have today. That will not happen. I will not be older with less energy, less probability to change with the same problem. Now, if that's what you want, completely up to you. I'm totally fine with it. That's the power of the human will, right? We all have the power to change or remain the same. So, for those who question while I'm here, this is why. I wish you could experience this. I think you would have a better understanding. But guess what? Anybody else's understanding of what I'm doing is not a prerequisite to me continuing to do it. So, Better Bodybuilders, I'm letting y'all know right now, some things gonna go down, and those who rocking with me, we are gonna tear it up. And those who are not, that's perfectly fine. When you're ready, I got you. But if you've been sitting by the sidelines and waiting until things work out in your life to join me, your time is up. Because this next phase of life, this next phase of my business, only a few will and only a few can go with me. So, I strongly encourage you, if you have a business that you enjoy, that you're growing, and your business should be growing. If it's not, that's a clue that you're doing something wrong. So get your business growing to the point where you have new problems, not just how do I get a customer, but now it needs to be how do I manage all of these customers that I have. That's where I'm at right now. And then once you get that problem, get yourself to an event like this where you can mastermind with people that are doing things on a much grander scale than you, who can show you that the problem that you have really ain't no problem at all. And again, you can move on to bigger and better things. You know why? Because success is a moving target. Okay? You should not have the same problems year after year. That's a clue that something ain't right. Okay? Something ain't right in the buttermilk. Okay? So anyway, guys, I'm super duper tired. More so mentally than physically. But I'm going to go comb through my notes, digest some stuff, and just, oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell you guys everything. But just know this, you know, whatever you want is yours for the taking. Like, whatever you want, it's yours for the taking. You just have to figure out how to get it. Alright? And the easiest way is to piggyback on the expertise and the wisdom of those who have already done it. So, I'm excited for the last and final day. I'm definitely excited to share my notes with my team. If you are not on my team and you want my notes, no problem. I'll share them with you for a fee. You know how I do. Notes are uncashed checks. Guys, there's ways to make money all around you. You just have to slow down to speed up. Okay? So that you can realize that. But anyway, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, before you leave, because I am done, I'm going to wrap it up and get back to my hotel room and decompress, because tomorrow is Tony Robbins. Ah! Oh, Russell Brunson is just, has my blood pressure through the roof. But, so, I'm getting old. I can't laugh without coughing. Oh. She's a girl.
Oh. I was like, no.
Don't make me cough more. She's a girl.
I know, I was like, you got this live to do.
No, I'm good.
Is it still going?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, you gotta get back to your crowd.
No, that's what makes it
They're
real.
watching. Look.
Yeah, this is real life. This is real life. I do it all the time. I always mess up on my lives. There is no mess up though, because what is right, what is wrong is still right.
This is real. This is what
real life. Yes. But anyway, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, that just tickled me so. If you're watching on Facebook, before you leave, then hit follow and see first. And if you're watching on YouTube, then hit subscribe and bang the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Bye, y'all.